So John and I are out exploring again, and today it is Ichetucknee Springs in Fort White, Florida. And this is the swimming hole here at the springs, where it is a cool 72 degrees all year long. And I'm getting my feet wet, and I can tell you, this is cold. But very refreshing on a warm day. Oh, let's take a look at these fish over here. This is the boardwalk trail here at Ichetucknee Springs State Park. And this goes around the spring. So you know you're in Florida if you're having a hard time pronouncing where you're at. So Ichetucknee, I believe is the way that it is pronounced. And if it's not, I hope everyone will excuse my mispronunciation. So that's a short little boardwalk, and off onto the trail. This is a limestone trail. It's not sand. So this is a hard surface, a limestone surface. Yeah, look at that tree up there. Now this is cool. Hole right through the tree. So there are two entrances to Ichetucknee Springs State Park here in Fort White. There's the north entrance that John and I are exploring today. That entrance has a swimming hole at the spring and trails. Now for people that are interested in tubing and canoeing, they're going to want to use the south entrance. So that's where all the tubing is at the south entrance. John and I are exploring the north entrance. The south entrance is off of US Highway 27, and I'm not sure what road we came in on the north entrance. It had a numbered street name. What? I'm sure John is taking a picture of a tree. What are you taking a picture of? An elephant. Okay. What am I gonna do? He puts up with me, so. So this area here is full of a lot of Indian history, and the Spanish explorer De Soto was said to have come through here. So there's a lot of interesting history in this area. We have a bit of a breeze. I think this is residual effects from Hurricane Zeta that brushed the panhandle of Florida and went into Louisiana. We've been kind of cut off for the last couple of days. The cabin that we stayed in does not have television and very little internet service. But from what we gathered from internet service when we ventured out was that Hurricane Zeta was going into Louisiana and then taking a northeast kind of curve to it. So this is probably the outer winds from it, which it's not bad. Actually, it keeps things nice and cool. We've been experiencing hot weather, even for Florida. For this time of year, it's late October, almost the end of October, and we're gonna hit, I think they said 89 degrees today. Hey, let's go down here.
Give me a second.
Oh, you're taking a picture of that tree? It's a cool tree. Take a picture. And here is the river. Wow, I don't know if it shows in this video, but this water is crystal clear. You can see straight down to the grass growing at the bottom. The colors right here are just amazing. So we have red berries growing over the crystal water. And then on the other side we have yellow flowers. the reflections of the color in the water. The water is crystal clear. You can see all the way to the bottom. You can see the grass growing in the bottom. Wind makes for a very pleasant walk.
That's it. I'm crashing down back here. I'll get me on the head.
Yeah, that is something we have to watch for with this wind. So that things don't fall on our head. We did hear a tree come crashing down at our cabin last night at Lafayette Blue Springs State Park, which I think was about, what, 30-minute drive from there to here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it said 45.
45 minutes? So what we actually did was we rented a cabin at Lafayette Blue Springs State Park and used that as our home base. And we are doing all the state parks within the area. So yesterday we did the other entrance to Lafayette Blue Springs State Park. There's 2 entrances there. We did West Skiles Peacock State Park and Troy Springs State Park. So yesterday we actually did 3 state parks, hiked a couple of miles in both. And today, this is our first stop. And then from here, we're going to try to do one more before we head home tonight. So on our first day, we just explored the state park, the entrance that where our cabin was in. I think it's the south entrance of Lafayette Blue Springs State Park. We had our cabin there, so we did all the trails there and got our feet wet in the Swanee River. And so the first day was just basically, driving up, checking in, and just exploring the park that we were staying in. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Well, I wonder if that was a fish. That we just passed some people on the trail, and they said there's a pretty big fish that keeps jumping. I mean, you can see straight through to the bottom. All right, time to get my feet wet again. Oh, cold. This This water is awesome. Oh, he jumped. I moved the camera. I moved the video camera and he jumped. That'll teach me to be more patient. So that spring that we were just at is Blue Hole Spring. Blue Hole Spring is the only first magnitude spring of the 9 named springs that feed the Ichetucknee River. Old timers call it the jug because of its unique shape. Water that flows out of the blue hole passes through the neck of the jug. The body of the jug is 40 feet deep and leads to a complex underwater cave.